Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. So Colorado State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted.
He's got it along the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Carney. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Rams are on the move. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down the 17.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cougars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
Scanning the field, it's Cummings. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Washington State will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Quick strike complete.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Lost to fire on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Rams come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They booted away on fourth down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's coming. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Working that left side now. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Rams look to keep this drive humming. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
First and goal, Colorado State.
Looking to throw. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, Colorado State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Number 18.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Washington State, 0.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling out to the 35. Keeping it on the ground with a single back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Cummings. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Using the quick game. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Colorado State takes over the rim. Offense returns to the field. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got his man.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Pulls it in. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They want W11 performance. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 6 over Boise State.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Washington State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Carney. Got his man in the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's calling.
Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Gain of 16. And that's good enough for a first down.
Lost a throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room into the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Number 83.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sims. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Cummings. He's got it. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Timeout, Washington State.
They want to throw it. Touchdown, Cougar! Fit it in the window for the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
24, Washington State, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
The second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Dropping back, it's Cummings. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
defense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
31, Washington State, 14.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Cummings. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They think there's room to run to the right here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Chubb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Washington State has it all working right now. They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Gets it out quickly.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the left. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
And that's another Cougar first down.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Under fire. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cougars.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. And for a quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Rice came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Houston had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. It's Carney. They're working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Unloads quickly. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Big fullback's got it. Runs through the tackle.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback is not going to fumble the football. I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the fourth quarter with the lead.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes one-man miss. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Plows through the defense. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Zips it out to his man. And tackled there by the defense. And the Rams line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they kick it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out, find a little hole in the defense, feature them, throw it up, let them go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Colorado State, 38. Washington State, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Power football with the run. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Washington State lines up quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right
Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He leaves it with his back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now on 3rd down after that run. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.